Welcome to my school. My name is Christian Ross. Today, we're going to take you on a trip to Rozelle Elementary, the Creative and Performing Arts Academy. One of the things that make Rozelle so unique is students there participate in orchestra voluntarily 5 days a week. I don't know about you, but when I was a student, I didn't raise my hand for anything. But one of the other things that makes Rozelle so unique is the dance and drama programs that the students are able to take part in. You take those students and combine them with the dedicated and passionate educators that you're going to meet today, and you get a rich academic track record that Rozelle is extremely proud of. But don't just take my word for it.
I'm Carl Everett Johnson Jr., the principal of Rozelle, the Creative and Performing Arts Elementary School. Welcome to my school. My background is really twofold. I've spent a lot of time in the sciences, mathematics and physics specifically, but I call that my vocation, but my avocation for the longest was the arts. My most salient experiences from high school were with the band and with orchestra, and I remember them really starting as early as elementary school. So when I got an opportunity to come to a school that specialized in the creative and performing arts, I just jumped at the opportunity.
Come on, you gotta hit it hard. I said, come on, you in early, we hustle hard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it all out.
I took the strings program over last year, about mid-October, because they were doing some shuffling around with the staffing. So we were going to lose our strings program if I wasn't able to take it over. So I said, well, you know, why not? I mean, I am a strings player. We meet every day from 7:45 to 8:30, which is a change for most elementary strings students. Most elementary strings programs are a lot of times pull-out programs, and because they see me every day, there's a much quicker learning curve. They progress much quicker, and they get to have a lot more fun really, really fast. They get a really fast success rate. So I think they stay pretty dedicated to it. We started at the beginning of this year with 47, and I still have 47.
Bring out. Back up. Flat, straight down.
A lot of them travel in, they get an application, fill out an application to transfer to the school specifically for this program that is built into our schedule. First of all, we are the only elementary school with an actual creative and performing arts program that includes all of the disciplines. You know, some schools have an after-school dance program, or you know, an outside agency that comes in. Our program is a part of the curriculum that they receive here. They have to go through an audition process to become a member. So they're getting that experience of going through an audition. They get plenty of experience with performances. And just the nature of the way that we work together on our productions, on our performances, and the different experiences that we're able to give our performing arts kids, I think makes us unique. It makes us stand out from any other school in the district. Well, first of all, every child in the building gets what we call regular encore classes, which is music, general music, orff music. They also get dance and movement. They get library, they get art, an art class, and they get a creative writing class that is built into the schedule every day. It's what most other schools will call support classes. But then at the end of the day, they also get an hour, 2 days a week with their CAPA, the Creative and Performing Arts discipline.
There was a time when not every school in Memphis City schools and even across the state offered art, or art as with a full-time instructor. We're still the only school that offers dance at the elementary level as part of our daily or weekly curriculum. We have creative writing. Now that's something that is not offered in any other elementary school. In the years, in most recent years, the state has allowed more art and more full-time PE. Now we don't equate PE with dance, however, our dance program does have a significant movement component. And so I would say if other schools have anything that's comparable, they might be their PE. However, they don't have Tabitha Dumas, who is a gifted and talented artist in her own right. She still performs. She has her own studio. And I would say that when they're here, they learn the fundamentals of all forms of dance, jazz, modern, ballet, etc.
As dancers, we gotta warm up our minds and bodies. Follow along, arms out. Stretch over. My experience here at Rozelle has been an awesome experience. I have been here since 11/17/94, and I can truly say that I have not left here one day to say I've had a bad day at school. Every day we're trying to expose our kids to the performing arts for career choices, discipline, and we know that there's research out there that suggests that the performing arts enhance our core academic subjects. So we want to give them that exposure so that, you know, they may attend other performing arts schools or even participate in other performing arts venues where they will have a good foundation from Rozelle to go further. I would like for them to learn that the performing arts, they transfer in every subject. For example, one of our opening assignments in 4th and 5th grade was an essay. The arts allow me to express myself through ... and they filled in the 3 things that they thought about. Well, that's going to enhance language arts skills as well. So also going to talk about their spelling, their grammar, their reasoning and thinking, and give them a chance to express themselves. We're going to say asymmetrical or symmetrical. Think about it. What do you think? Asymmetrical. And I can truly say, going back again to the performing arts, enhancing your studies, we have Dean's List students. You know, one at Hofstra, she's Dean's List, University of Alabama, University of Memphis, UT. Matter of fact, I just got a text from one of them. One of them having a 101 on a chemistry exam, but she started right here, kindergarten at Rozelle.
We're always looking for wholesome activities for students. On a limited degree, we already had a memorial garden that we were maintaining for a staff member that passed because of cancer. But this was a way to take this activity and make it a teaching opportunity. So I cajoled my father to let me use his tiller.
Well, today is planting day for the children, which we have prepared for, having these beds being dug. We did it this past Saturday. We want the children to get a chance to plant some seeds. We want them to see where food is coming from, how we produce healthy food, and hopefully get them to become more likely to eat it, because they'll be more friendly with it. They'll say, this is something I grew, they might want to eat.
Really the idea is for every school to have their own school garden where the children can learn to appreciate gardening and to learn about plants, and eventually to have their own home garden. Our objective is for every child to have their own home garden and to take what they learn from the school back home with them.
We have a thing that our 5th grade students do, and that's the Dress for Success Day on Wednesdays. That was started by a 5th grade student 6 years ago, and each 5th grade class since then has kept it up. Not because it's mandated, because they desire to do that. So if you were to visit on any Wednesday, you'll see our young men in shirts and ties, and our young ladies will be wearing dress tops and scarves.
wearing a tie today because on Rozelle, young men dress up white clean shirt with a tie, any color. Doesn't have to be the same uniform, and it makes us look intelligent and smart.
I call this my dress cartoon tie. I've learned early on that everybody's kinder to the principal who wears cartoons.
Any questions?
Our 5th grade writing teacher of the last few years is Miss Tanya Burton, and she has also delivered phenomenal results. In my 7 years here, we've never had fewer than 92% proficiency on the state writing exam.
You're afraid you may crash, bump, collide, emerge, smack.
The unique things that I do in the classroom are giving my students an opportunity to express themselves verbally, physically. We do a lot of interactive learning centers where they can express their writing ideas. They do peer tutoring, and we really make a song about everything that we do, every knowledge, every concept that we learn.
Our 4th grade science teacher, if you were to look at any 4th grade stores across the district and any teacher, I defy you to find one whose students outperform Mrs. Duffy.
I think it's important for children to be interactive in school. I think it's very boring for them to just sit and read a book. And so I believe that the more you can get them involved, the higher the interest level, and if they're interested in what they're doing, that's the best way for them to learn. And so in my classes, I try to incorporate drawing, singing, movement, all kinds of things to get them interested in what they're doing. I teach science. Science explains how the world works, and that should be something that they want to know about.
They're tiny and they're teeny, much smaller than a beanie. They never can be seeny, the Addams family. Together they make gases and liquids like molasses and all the solid masses. The Addams family, they are so small, they run like a ball. They make up the air, they're everywhere, can't see them at all. The Addams family, word!
Ms. Murtis Simmons, who is our social studies instructor for the 4th, 5th grade team, a level 5 teacher. Now, to non-educators, that may not mean anything, but to educators, being a level 5, which is the highest level the state provides, fantastic. And then there's our 3rd grade team, all of them. Even our newest addition, Ms. Gail Banks, has come right in, hit the ground running, and she's joined 2 very capable teachers, Ms. Mary Wynn and Ms. Earlene Holloway. Well, I think people vote with their feet. This neighborhood is getting older, and the Rozelle as a school is pretty old. As a matter of fact, this building is 95 years old, and this was not the first Rozelle. If you were to walk the neighborhood, you probably could find anywhere from 100 to, let's say, 130 students that actually live in our assigned adjacent area, and that would be total. But our enrollment is approximately 300, and it's because people come back to Rozelle, either because they have a history with Rozelle or they have been told by someone who's been here. We can't buy the kind of marketing we get from our parents and from our alums.
Wow, that was amazing. Principal Johnson really has a real gem in the form of Rozelle in his hands. For more information about Rozelle, please visit www.mcsk12.net and select the Schools tab on the home page. And until next time, remember, education is key to your child's success.